Is a single-state solution for Palestine the answer to a decades-long conflict? This provocative query sets the stage for our exploration today. We'll dive into the idea of a single-state solution, its implications, and the complex history behind the issue. From the diversity of religions in this region to the political ramifications of such a decision, the subject is fraught with complexities. To understand the complexity of this question, we must first delve into the roots of this enduring conflict. A look back in time gives us context and clarity on the Palestine issue. The issue of Palestine is deeply rooted in history, beginning with the creation of Israel in 1948. This was a pivotal moment, resulting from the Zionist movement and the horrors of World War II, where Jews sought refuge in a homeland of their own. However, the establishment of Israel led to displacement and conflict, as the land was already home to the Palestinian Arabs. Fast forward to 1967, the Six-Day War marked another significant chapter. Israel's victory resulted in the capture of several territories, including the West Bank and Gaza Strip, home to numerous Palestinians. This only intensified the struggle over land and identity. The Oslo Accords in the 90s offered a glimmer of hope. These agreements, signed by Israel and Palestine, aimed to establish a Palestinian self-government. Yet, the accords fell short of creating a fully sovereign Palestinian state, leaving many issues unresolved. In the years that followed, the situation remained fraught with tension, punctuated by bouts of violence and failed peace initiatives. The Palestinian people have, undeniably, borne the brunt of this protracted conflict. Their struggle for self-determination and rights has been a constant theme throughout this historical journey. But it's not just about the people. The repercussions of the Palestine issue echo throughout the region and beyond. It's a key factor in Middle East politics, influencing relations between nations and shaping international policies. It's also a touchstone of religious and cultural identity, entwining the faiths of Muslims, Jews, and Christians alike. Now we find ourselves in the present day, embroiled in a complex debate about the future of Palestine and Israel. One proposition that's gaining traction is the single-state solution. This suggests the creation of one democratic state for all citizens, irrespective of religious or ethnic affiliations. This historical context sets the stage for the current debate on the single-state solution. So, what exactly does a single-state solution entail? Well, at its simplest, the single-state solution proposes one sovereign nation in what is currently Israel, the West Bank, and the Gaza Strip. This unified state would be home to both Israelis and Palestinians, living together under one government, one set of laws, and ideally, one shared vision for the future. However, the reality is far more complex. The single-state solution means vastly different things to different people. For some Palestinians, it represents the realization of their right to return to lands they were displaced from. For some Israelis, it's a threat to the Jewish character of Israel. The potential benefits of a single-state solution are considerable. It could end the long-standing conflict, allowing for shared resources, equal rights, and a unified, diverse culture. Yet the potential pitfalls are equally significant. Questions arise about what kind of government would lead this single state. Would it be democratic, ensuring equal representation for all its citizens? Or could it potentially lead to a majority rule that marginalizes a significant portion of the population? Moreover, the international community has a vested interest in the resolution of this conflict. A stable, peaceful Middle East is beneficial for global security and economy. Yet it's important to remember that any solution should prioritize the rights and aspirations of the people living in the region above geopolitical interests. Then there's the matter of public opinion. Many Palestinians and Israelis have deep-seated fears and mistrust towards each other, which could hinder the acceptance of a single-state solution. Public sentiment, after all, plays a crucial role in the success of such a radical change. Lastly, there's the question of practicality. Implementing a single-state solution would require significant political will, cooperation, and compromise from all parties involved. It's a tall order, especially considering the history of the conflict. As we can see, the single-state solution is a layered and complex proposal, with numerous factors to consider. The single-state solution, if implemented, could have far-reaching implications. Let's delve deeper into the potential outcomes of this proposed solution. One of the most daunting prospects is the creation of an oppressive regime. Given the historical conflicts and deep-seated mistrust among the diverse religious and ethnic groups, it's plausible that one group could gain dominance and marginalize the others, leading to a government that could be as oppressive as Nazi Germany. This is a chilling prospect that cannot be ignored. On the flip side, we could see further conflict. With the tensions that have been simmering for decades, the single-state solution could be the spark that ignites further violence. The struggle for power could lead to a protracted civil war, causing immense suffering and loss of life. This is a risk that must be seriously considered. But let's not lose sight of the potential for peace and coexistence. If managed correctly, a single state could provide a platform for dialogue and understanding. It could foster unity, bringing together Jews, Christians, and Muslims under one banner, promoting harmony and mutual respect. It's a possibility that offers a glimmer of hope in a region that has seen far too much conflict. The future of the single-state solution remains uncertain, with many variables in play. It's a complex issue with no easy answers. As we continue to grapple with it, we must keep these implications in mind. In our exploration of the single-state solution for Palestine, we've covered a lot of ground. We've journeyed through history, tracing the roots of this complex issue back to its inception. We've delved into the intricacies of the single-state solution, a proposal that suggests a unified Palestine home to Jews, Christians, and Muslims alike. We've also grappled with the potential implications of such a solution. On the one hand, there's the promise of unity and peaceful coexistence. On the other, there's the stark reality of a government structure that could potentially mirror the oppression of regimes past, including, at its most extreme, Nazi Germany. It's clear that the single-state solution, while provocative, is fraught with complexities. The road to peace in Palestine is not a straightforward one. It's a path laden with historical baggage, political intricacies, and human rights considerations. While the single-state solution is a provocative proposal, it is clear that its implementation would be a complex and potentially fraught process. The path to peace in Palestine remains a challenging one, but the conversation continues. As we wrap up our discussion on the single-state solution in Palestine, we hope we've given you a well-rounded understanding of this complex issue. But remember, this isn't a closed book. The conversation continues, and you, as informed individuals, are a crucial part of that dialogue. We'd love to hear your thoughts on the single-state solution. Do you think it's a viable option? What challenges do you foresee if such a solution were to be implemented? Let's keep the conversation going. Please share your thoughts, ideas, and questions in the comments section below. Remember, the first step towards positive change is awareness. So keep learning, stay informed, and most importantly, make your voice heard. Thank you for joining us on this intellectual journey. And now, our closing remarks. Thank you for watching. If you found this video informative, please check out and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Torah Apologetics, for more insightful content.